Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole. You can find me on Instagram at Nicole Makes Plans. Today I want to do a plan with me in this Jibun techo, so let's hop in. Kokuyo was nice enough to gift this to me, so that is exciting. And I want to kind of like set up the monthly so they're ready to go. I have my bullet journal that I'm going to put off to the side just so I can like start migrating items into it. This planner does start in November, and it's currently November 23rd, I believe. So like really a lot of November is done, but I kind of appreciate that the November monthly is in here, so I'm going to go ahead and fill it in just to kind of get a feel for how this planner functions. I'm going to go to my monthly in my bullet journal. So I'm just going to kind of start at the beginning and go from there. On Saturday, November 1st, Michigan had a football game. On the 2nd was daylight saving. And I'm using this Unijet Stream ballpoint pen. It's kind of just one of my favorite go-tos, so I think that's a good fit for this planner. On the 4th, it was election day. On the 5th, I had a doctor appointment. And then I worked 1 to 6:30. And my husband was off of work. On the 6th, there was a Wicked NBC event that was really good, and I watched that evening. On the 7th, my husband was off, and then I had a half day at work, so I worked from 8 to 12. On the 8th, we had a wedding to go to. On Tuesday the 11th, I was off of work, my husband was off, and we got new tires at 8 and at 10. On the 12th, I had a doctor appointment. That was at 9:30, and then I worked from 1 to 5:30 because we had an event, and then also had a basketball game. It's a basketball game at 7 on that Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see. Trash day is on Thursday, so I usually mark that in. I assume it will be delayed for Thanksgiving. On the 15th, Michigan had a game. And we also went to an event at a theater near us. And then there was a basketball game on the 16th. On the 18th, we had a birthday. On the 19th, I met my cousin for dinner. On the Thursday, I had a breakfast for a work event. And same thing on that Friday. Oop. I had a phone call with my friend yesterday at 4. And Michigan had a football game. Let's see. Next week I am off of work on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. My husband is off on Thursday and Friday. And Michigan plays at 12 on Saturday. And I think that is about it for the November monthly. And then I think I'm just going to go through to the following months and do that all in one go. So I am going to be off, and I'm just going to kind of mark it in like this. And then I also have a dentist appointment on the 23rd, and that's at 9. On the 10th, I'm off from 8 to 1, and same thing on the 2nd, I believe. Let's see. On the 10th, I have an event from till 6:30 at work. And something that is like will come up in December is going to be my license plate renewal. So I'm going to put it in like kind of my monthly to-dos on the side. My birthday is March 25th, and then they send it 3 months before, so it'll come around like Christmas, and I'll take care of it then. Let's see. And like my bullet journal is a bit of a mess because I was running out of space for my monthly. So I'm trying to pick out the days. But on the 3rd, I have a meeting at 7. And on the 21st, I have a phone call with my friend. Okay. And I'm gonna like mark some of this as I go because I'm getting confused because there's too many dates. But the good thing is this is a 2026 planner, so I can start writing in my other items. On the 9th, RuPaul's Drag Race begins, so that is very important, and I am marking it in my planner. I am off of work on the 1st and 2nd of January, so I'm going to mark that. And I'm kind of going to jump around just to go in order as things came up as I wrote them in my future log in my bullet journal. So like, for example, on the 30th of April, I have an event from 5 to 7. And then in May, I work at a community college, and our commencement is on the 9th. I'm not sure what time I need to get there, but I'm going to write that in. On the 17th, we have something called Charter Night. Let's see. On the 24th of June, I have a call with my friends, and that's at 4. In November, I have an eye doctor appointment, and that is at 2:10. On the 27th of October, I have blood work for a doctor appointment. And that is at 9. And then I have a doctor appointment on November 10th. And that is at 9. I have a doctor appointment on the 18th. And that's at 9:30. Okay. And then we got some information about some work events for next year too. So on May 13th, I have an event till 5:30. On the 20th till 5:30. On the 3rd of June, 5:30. On the 10th, 5:30. On the 17th, 7. 24th, 5:30. On the 15th, 5:30. 22nd, 5:30. 29th is at 7. August 5th is 5:30. And the 8th is 8 to 12. On the 12th is 5:30. On Martin Luther King Day, I am off of work. And then on Memorial Day, I'm off of work. And the day before Independence Day, I'm off of work. And that is what I have so far. So I think that is a good start to setting up my future log or monthlies in my Jibun techo. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions about how I'm going to use this planner. And subscribe to my channel if you like playing with me videos or flip throughs. Hit the notification bell if you want to know the next time I post a video. It's not always on the same day, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.